Jeff from Jeff's Toy Review here, and today we're going to be looking at Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, Series 2, Harry Potter with Wand and Base. So, let's take a closer look at the packaging here. As you can see here, you have Series 2, Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. You can see Hogwarts there, the Hogwarts Castle. Real toys, Neca. Got a warning label there. In the window, you can see the figure itself. As you can see his wand here, Harry Potter, and in the back here, you can see the base, Harry Potter, wand and base. And on the side here, you have a picture of Harry Potter. And on the back here, there's, as you can see, other figures in Series 2. You have Harry Potter, which we have here. Albus Dumbledore or Professor Dumbledore, Professor Snape, a Death Eater, and another Death Eater with a different mask. So those are the figures in Series 2 that you can collect. As you can see here, Warner Brothers. Okay, so now that we got a good look at the packaging here, I'm going to open them up and take a look at them. So here is the Harry Potter figure outside of his packaging here. Now looking at this figure, it has a great likeness to the actor Daniel Radcliffe, who is the actor who played Harry Potter throughout the whole trilogy. He comes with his wand, and that's the only accessory he comes with, and the base. There's a warning about this figure though. If you're planning on buying this figure, and if his joints are stiff, take a hairdryer and go over the joints to loosen them up. Now I had to put his arm back on, the wand wielding arm, because the arm broke off of mine. So if you have any figure that has a stiff joints, I believe you can use hot or warm water or a hairdryer to loosen the joints up, so you can avoid breaking the arm or breaking the joints. So that's a warning about this figure, because when I received this figure, I took it out, the arm broke off. So that's one little gripe. But other than that, it is a nice figure. Very nicely detailed. Yeah, so I'm very disappointed about that. But we're gonna go over the articulation that this figure has and just take a closer look at him. Let's take a closer look at Harry Potter here. So I'm gonna take him off his base here. Okay. So you can see on the face sculpt, it has a very nice likeness to the actor Daniel Radcliffe. You can see the scar on his forehead. You see the details on his necktie, his sweater here. Very nicely detailed. Now, this figure doesn't have a lot of articulation. You can rotate the head left and right. You can rotate the arm 360, both arms. There is a bend at the elbow. You can move the arm out this far to the side. There's a little bit of movement in the wrist, and there's a rotation at the hip, but further down there is no articulation. So this figure is mainly a statue in a way, so there's not much articulation. I mean, you can rotate the head and whatever, but from the waist down, well, not the waist down, just in the leg area, there is no articulation, just stays in this position. So there's no foot pivots or anything, or knee articulation as far as that. So yeah, and as far as accessories goes, you have his wand here. Comes with his wand that he used in the Year 5 film. And he comes with a base here, a solid black base. and there's a peg on both feet here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a peg here on his left and right foot. So you can place him on either foot. You just plug it in, plug the peg in, and there you have your figure. Okay, so that'll do it for this review. If you're a Harry Potter fan, I would definitely recommend it. And like I said earlier in the video, if you planning on moving his joints or anything, be sure to take a hairdryer and go over the joints to loosen them up before trying to pose him, or move his arms rather, so you can avoid breaking the figure. That's if your figure comes with his joints really stiff, or if you have any figure and the joints are stiff, just be sure to use that method. You can look on YouTube to find methods to loosen figure joints and things like that. But other than that, I like this figure. Being a Harry Potter fan, I really like this figure. I do plan on getting Voldemort and maybe a few other figures from this line. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you always be notified when I upload new videos. Until the next video, Jeff out.